Hello. Welcome to the weekly review live stream. Ollie is going to be a wee bit late today, but and by wee bit I mean like half hour or so. I hope. Uh and yeah, a weekly review, I could do this thing. A weekly review is that time in the week when we pause our doing of things and think about things. We could update our calendar or review our projects or see what's there. I have not really thought through what I'm going to do. So I'm going to probably go to my defaults and probably actually plan my calendar out a little further ahead. I have some big life events coming up. And so I'm thinking I will probably do that. Plan out ahead the calendar. Um, and yeah, I'd love to review some projects. That'd be great. But sort of keep things moving in a forward direction of some kind. I think that's what I've got to declare. Um, it's got a lot of stuff to do this next couple of weeks, and I'd like to make sure I'm not dropping any other balls, but also I don't have a lot of mental bandwidth to explore other things. It is worth mentioning just in case what the project was that I got derailed with last week because I did set it up. I haven't told anybody outside the guild about it, but it's because physical therapy is such an issue for folks with ADHD, in that it's so hard to make it happen. So I started a thing to do physical therapy with people, not like that they have to have the exercises from an actual physical therapist, but it's like an accountability to do the exercises. Um, I'd noticed that there'd be people sort of trying to do it in the guild with, I'd say, mixed success, but mostly non-success. And so I wanted to experiment with something like, if doing it as part of another thing wasn't working, would it work better if it was more official feeling and that there were like a limited time slots to do it and it costs a certain amount of money, nowhere near as much as the actual physical therapist, obviously, but like, is that part of the recipe that allows the thing to actually happen? Um, you know, having a cancellation policy, things like that. So what I did, it's called ADHD PT Buddies. Um, I can try to remember to put a link in the notes, but anyway, that's what we've got for that. And yeah, if you are watching, feel free to declare what you're working on, and because I would love to hear it. And I will pull up our timer as well as probably send a message to a couple of people that I hadn't gotten to yet. Hey, excuse me. There we go. And there we go. Okay. There we are. So at some point, I'm going to need to move. I put this little under the desk elliptical thing under the table. Words. So I need to fix that on a break or something. All right, let's start with my calendar review. I should highlight the document, start with this week. But I'm actually kind of want to go further out. Through summer. I think that might sort of get me going. Not my surgery, relative surgery. Huh. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go out to not blocked. So that's basically just not happening. I do maybe want to block it for. I'll put this in mine. So there was a period in time when digital contacts made you have a year, and sometimes they even just defaulted to whatever year it was. And so I think saying it's my brother's 18th birthday this year. And that's not true. Even a little bit. I'm pretty sure. Oops. Actually don't know. Oh, I can get rid of that. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Um, so we should probably go a little calendar that's just like environment. It's like stuff to be aware of. Um, um, okay. Hmm. Oh, that might not be such a thing. The week of WWDC this year. Maybe I'll watch it live. Maybe I'll be asleep. Okay, so that's the 3rd. So likely the 27th. Why am I signed out of YouTube? That's weird. You are not a free date. So then I would like starting on this date to be maybe a better place to put it. It's want to do scheduling through the entire summer, but I don't see the family reunion in my mom's calendar. Hmm. Let's see. Put that on. No, that's not happening. My parents be around. So let's see. What do we have recorded? Episode 10. Okay. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more at least. One, two. Hmm. I think probably in. I think I put the surgery in, so I'm not sure what else I can do with that. All right. I guess I'll look at this week. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I should probably tell my spouse about that. That's why I do the calendar review. So you remember to tell your spouse that you've got a thing. Um, I sort of did do this. Sort of. Oh, a task I need to add is fix chapters. There's Hello.
Hello there.
How
Almost to the
now?
minute. How's it going?
That's right. It is. Um, it's going swell. I'm capturing a thought I just had into my trusted system, TM. Okay. Not as trusted as I would like, but I feel like that's kind of always true.
Yep.
But
Valid.
I'm copying it into my system.
Yay! I don't know why I made that noise, but here we are.
Hey, please let me type now. Oh my gosh. I let you in and now I can't do this thing.
Oh, geez. It's cold in this office. I need
Cool. You didn't
tea.
copy the thing I just told you to.
Ah. I won't go into detail because that would be tedious. But Brittany, the shortcut I wrote for setting up my planner page in the morning is stunning. It is stunning. And I did cool things like the AI said, oh, and if X problem takes place, just do Y. And I was like, hey, I recognize that X problem took place and I know exactly how to fix it. Yay.
Yay. Did you say planner cage?
Nope. Page as in a page of a book.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I don't know where my brain was.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I mean, yeah, the other I mean, the word cage in by itself is definitely one that could be associated with me in terms of my stories and whatnot. But in this case, page, as in
Of a book.
of a book. In
Um,
this case, the book of my life that I am writing. Where in the name of all the gods there it is? I've started on the making a playlist portion of my hyperfixation life cycle. It's really,
okay.
really making me happy.
All right.
It takes a special kind of hyperfixation to put on the Clash playlist.
I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. I've never made a playlist for hyperfixation,
Mm. Mm.
to my knowledge.
I'd say you're missing out, but I don't think that it would necessarily be your.
That's entirely possible. So, what are your
Open Chrome.
intentions for your weekly review?
Mentions for my weekly review are actually written them down. Let me Google something first. Why?
Don't mind us. We'll just wait.
Why? Why did you put that? Not what I wanted. Hang on. No, not that. Um, no, no. I want. Okay, here we go.
I don't know what you want.
Yes. I want to
Okay.
know. I want to know if can't. Nope. Lol.
Okay. So, what I want to do is oh, it's time for me to be on break. Um, Oops.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm so glad AI is a thing. At least the large language model version that I am currently enjoying. It
Yes.
is so useful.
Okay,
Let me
I'm gonna run
see.
off to break.
Okay,
Bye.
you do that. Bye. Just as I suspected. Wow. This is Team Canada so far into the Olympics and men's hockey. Huzzah. That's what I thought. I caught the first period of the game against France. I suspected it was going to be embarrassing for the French, but I had no idea how embarrassing it was going to be. That that it's Canada. I can just imagine each of these teams going, "All right, how badly do we want to lose against Canada today?" Um, but we always get bronze, silver, and anything else. So I mean, I feel like nobody should begrudge us this. This is our game. And then if we get, if we're not in gold at the end, I'm gonna have to eat humble pie. But for now, I'm riding high on that win against France. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I don't even know anything about hockey. Oh dear. Oh dear. However, I am going to get myself educated, because my mom knows a lot about hockey, and we are going to watch the final game on Sunday. I'm excited about that. And I have hot water, and in theory, I have tea, assuming, always blithely assuming, that I can find tea that my stomach would find acceptable. Um, is it possible, stomach, that you could like handle some ginger right now? Is that a thing that we could do? Hmm. Yeah, let's try that. Apparently, Sidney Crosby became the highest scorer in the NHL of all time with the game against France. Hmm. That's gonna be dramatic. It looks, according to Gemini, it looks like we might be seeing the classic grudge match, U.S. versus Canada, for the gold on Sunday. I'd be hyped for that. I'd be super hyped for that. All right, ginger tea has been enacted. Hmm. Apparently, Sweden has a chance. Fascinating. Victor Hedman and Eric Carlson. That is That is like possibly the most Scandinavian name of all time, and I'm here for it. Interesting. Apparently the Finns took gold in the last Winter Olympics. Interesting. I'm sure this is what everybody signed in for today. Hmm. Well, it's going to be an interesting game, no matter what happens. I'm excited for Sunday. I'm even more excited for Sunday now. That's awesome. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this thing. Put on my most recent concentrating me music. No, I want to put my rock playlist back on. It's not. Oh, come on. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, visualization mode. Excellent. 1 seconds. Okay, do this thing. Right. I think, let me see here. Okay, I am going to order something off of the evil Amazon really quick.
That was longer than I meant. I made a really critical error.
Oh.
I did the things I needed to do, like get a power cord for my computer and turn my elliptical around so it's facing the right way. I was like, oh, I'll go down and give toddler a hug real quick.
Um, yeah.
But when they run off in a 3-story house,
Yeah.
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 So returning to baseline took
Took a minute.
yeah, a lot longer than anticipated. Okay, so I feel like I sort of already have physical therapy scheduled. I don't know if it's gonna get any better because I did, started the PT buddies, but it's not yet providing accountability.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, I think that's probably, if we're gonna be realistic. No. No. Okay. Oh no. I didn't really realize I'd allowed people to schedule the day I'm speaking. Uh,
Oh.
it's not like butt up against my talk, but it is butt up against the talk before mine. So, huh. Well, I guess I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I don't have Moana stuck in my head. You have Moana stuck in your head.
I have Rose's Turn from Gypsy stuck in my head.
I didn't really think you had Moana in your head,
I
but I
know. I
sure
know.
do.
You've had Moana stuck in your head for weeks, and I'm
And I
so
will for weeks
sorry.
more.
You will. I was lucky enough to manage a circumstance where my spawn became obsessed with the same music that I was. Mama, play K-pop D Hunters.
But they're a very different age.
Yes.
And did I tell you my nephew's obsessed with it?
Moana?
No, Demon Hunters.
Huntrix? Oh, buddy, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, sure, I'll watch it with you. Well, I told them to pause it while I went to go put Jack down, and now I'm never going to finish the movie because they kept watching it without me. And when else am I going to watch it?
Yeah, we watched the first half with my mom. And I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to go down. Did you have your AirPods in for me talking when you were away on break?
No, I now have the automation mute so that I don't
Okay,
have
good.
competing things.
Good, excellent. The TLDR is Canada is so far undefeated in the 2026 Olympics and for men's hockey. And we are potentially looking at the ancient grudge match of USA versus Canada for the gold. Other contenders are oddly, wait, who is it? I can't remember. There's somebody who's like, wait, what? And then it might also be Finland because Finland won last Winter Olympics.
Oh crap!
Apparently, U.S. has good goalies, and Finland
I need
has
to go get
like a good defense. Mm.
I just was looking at the calendar casually while we were talking and realized I need to go get my blood drawn.
Oh, need to go visit the vampires.
Yeah.
Okay, I have ordered myself the reward for the accomplishment just completed as of today or as of yesterday, technically. Oh, since you're back,
Yay!
I'm gonna go off camera just to go and find a thing in a box and also brush my teeth because I haven't yet today. So I shall return.
Okay, sounds good. Where did I go to schedule? I'll try my portal. I had this reminder until May 18th. It's like, well, I still won't do it by May 18th. Okay. On or around March 1st. Instructions. This is super unhelpful. Contact your organization for instructions on how to complete this test or procedure. That's why I went into my portal. This is the organization. Didn't I create an account or something? I don't want to shop your tests. I want to schedule an appointment. Gosh. Sign in. Hmm. Let's see. I could do.
I forgot to get the thing. Hang on. It's only gonna take 2 seconds. At least to look in the one place that I think that it is, and if it's not there, I'm gonna not continue to look.
Okay.
Right.
Hmm.
Ah.
This one didn't suck, but it's also like 30 minutes away. Oh.
Haha. My mommy took me on a thrift shopping trip the other day, and I basically doubled my wardrobe. But
Oh.
in fairness to me, I have been experimenting a lot with my wardrobe lately, so I've like overhauled it like 2 or 3 times in the past 5 years. And
That sounds right.
yeah, and I mean, you come out as a brand new shiny gender, and you need new clothes. It's weird. Anyway, so I'm very excited, and I entirely forget where I was going with this. Even computer, how much time is left on the timer?
Uh,
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so I've done that, which is awesome. I did that. It's 1 o'clock. I am not doing a sun lamp. That just seems, but the actual sun might be coming out. All right, I need to.
do I schedule at the one that's closer to me or the one that I know doesn't suck?
So far, so good on the ginger tea.
Cool.
Yeah, I texted my friend yesterday, who is also a tea person, and I said my stomach is rejecting basically all different kinds of tea, and so I'm drinking hot water.
Did your friend have a solution or
No, no, it was just a I'm sad moment.
I'm sorry.
There,
So the story would have worked just as well to say I'm struggling with all the tea. I should make sure I understand.
no, it was Ollie is pathetic because they're drinking hot water.
Okay. So so my question, I think the answer is yes. I am so sorry. That sounds awful. And I have drunk hot water before. There is a very strange individual who just drinks that out of preference.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a guess about that person only from that fact and not say it out loud.
It's not a person I know personally.
Ah,
Um
fair.
I don't know why you don't have my insurance information already.
So to answer your question from before, yes, I have intentions. My intentions are a whole bunch of little admin things, which is not my preference for this time, but these are incredibly urgent, time sensitive things that some of them have not been happening for a while. And yeah.
That's fair. I need to get my insurance, so I guess I'm gonna take a break.
Okay, I'll be here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up the evil Amazon again and select myself a new reward to aim for all. I have a confession to make, internet. I have a confession to make. Not only did I load myself up with almost all of the Game Changers series on Audible because I happen to have a whole bunch of credits from my father-in-law that technically neither of us meant for me to get, but he forgot to cancel and lose the whole thing. Anyway, so I just like bam, 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 bam. And then I was like, wait, isn't there another one? Isn't there a third one of and it was and I went and searched it. It was like pre-order. How invested I might and I did. I pre-ordered Unrivaled, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm trying not to be sorry. Man, it's all right. Okay, so lists. Um, mm, 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 hmm, hmm. All right, I think what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna buy myself a new watch band. What is the difference between Starlight and Silver? Okay, let's see the thing. All right, I'm definitely gonna get the black now. Okay. Okay, so we are halfway through February. More importantly, Ollie, we are All right. 1, 2, 3. It's basically 3 10 days. Okay. Okay. Now, I think the next step is to um, um, update my ear. This system is working really, really, really well.
Hi, friend.
Hello, my friends.
I guess I am looking at scheduling the future. So I'm still in the calendar. It's like, oh, right, I need to do blood work.
Yep.
I need insurance information to do that.
Insurance.
Insurance.
It's a thing in Canada. We always say insurance. We put the emphasis on the second syllable. And so the first time I ever heard a client go insurance, I was like, what?
Hmm.
It's quite funny.
Oh, this
I
is
was like,
not my
whoa, that's
insurance
interesting.
card.
Oh,
Oh, here's mine. I was like, that's not my doctor. That's my child's pediatrician. Okay. This is me, I guess.
I just did the classic ADHD thing of like, hey, nice, good job, moving on. Because I just kind of wiped off the record of the habit streak that I was working on from my mirror without kind of like pausing to kind of celebrate it, and now I feel bummed.
Sorry.
It's okay. Um, but yay, I did the thing.
Oh wait, back.
Okay, now I'm gonna reset up my streak for a new thing, which is gonna be physical therapy.
We cannot provide you an out-of-pocket cost at this time. Cool.
Once again, I am asking where is a piece of spare cardboard, but there isn't because I'm very good at sending those away.
This isn't that much closer to my house. Well. Okay. Oh, hey.
Do we have
He
people?
says hello. Hello. Welcome.
Hello there, friends. Where?
How's it going? Oh, just eating breakfast soup and then starting. Nice.
Lenny knows what's up. Breakfast soup.
Where's my offspring likes to eat cottage cheese and pesto for breakfast.
Computer, turn off the timer.
He also wants to eat cottage cheese and pesto for everything. So
Yes.
Logan has a planned long weekend to visit.
Nice.
All right, I think it's time to pull away from the calendar, and I don't know what to do. Done. Oh, I gotta write check. Remind me when I arrive at home to write the check.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
that's something I don't want to do.
Yeah.
um, looking at my previous daily task list to see if there's crap that's still lingering around I've forgotten about.
Yeah. Oh my God. Brittany.
What?
Oh, that's spooky. So yesterday I asked my 3-year-old to please run upstairs and put these cloths in my office.
Hmm.
So I expected it to be, on my desk, right? They put them away. They put them away in the correct place so neatly that I didn't even realize it until just now. It was like slightly off center. That's spooky.
Yeah.
They're 3.
I mean,
Like,
have seen my 2-year-old put things away in the right spot, but also his favorite toy is a broom.
no, that's fair, but I've never taught Morgan where it is, like where these cloths
Okay.
are. Like,
That is pretty impressive.
yeah, they have they've used the cloths. They've taken them for handkerchiefs before, and they remembered where they were, and they recognized them as the same cloths that I just handed them to put in my office. And I didn't even ask them to put them away. I just said my office, which standard is put it on Mama's desk, and they
Yeah.
put them away.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Suze is here and has been lurking since something untoward was said about drinking hot water.
Yes. I mean, if we get through this stream without being the most untoward thing I say, given the current hyperfixation I'm in the throes of, it'll be a good thing.
Good luck with your weekly task list, Suze.
Yep, 110%. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Computer, what's 6 times 12?
I forgot about that again.
72. Okay, that's more than wait. Computer, what's 72 divided by 2? Ah, bet. Okay, so that works. So then
Just wait till they're all replaced by LLMs and then they won't know how to multiply.
I live in fear of that day. Okay, so today is the 17th.
We let LLMs do everything and then nobody knows how to do arithmetic anymore. And we don't have calculators that work because we let LLMs do everything.
We have come back full circle.
Mm-hmm. Our technology got so advanced we couldn't rely on it to do basic addition.
If they do replace it with an LLM and it can't do basic math for me anymore, I'm gonna be pissed.
You might still be able to get a dumb one at the, dollar store or something. Or nothing costs $1 anymore.
That's a world that we now live in. Wait. No. There are not 29 days in February. Not this year. Wait. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. I drove behind an ambulance going slowly earlier today, and it made me very, very happy because it reminded me of my original character who's a paramedic.
Oh.
Although it was driving very carefully, and I'm like, I don't know if that's Lazarus behind the wheel. I mean, you do have to drive carefully when you're an ambulance driver, but still. He is from Quebec. I don't mean to be genuinely in disparagement of Quebec. I think that bigotry against Quebec is stupid and very bad for Canada. But I do like making fun of other people who drive badly. I would make the same amount of fun of people from Toronto, for the record, because they're also bad drivers. Like genuinely, the death toll for pedestrians versus vehicles in Toronto is obscene. Although it's not much better here in Brantford.
Suze was also impressed with your smart offspring.
Thank you.
I can't chat, but because I'm not signed in and I didn't feel like signing in.
Wait, that's too many. Oh well, heck it, we ball.
Okay. I think what I need to do is review projects.
Okay, I need to define for myself what is having done PT. I think that it has to be the first segment with the most important. I'm going to say, okay, so let's make a list here. Let's make a list. Brittany, have you ever seen me making a list before? Have you ever known me to be a list maker ever in the past?
I know you have made a list or two.
All right. So we're going to say squats. Squats and a quad set. And bridge. No, clamshell. And
I guess I do need to make a task list today.
okay, that's the 4. These are the 4 PT exercises that I have to do in order to qualify for this streak. And then I get my reward, which is a new watch band for my watch, which is probably a silly thing to do when the watch is this old and will probably give out at any moment. But hopefully I will be able to repurpose it.
The benefits of my watch band that I got are true in that I can wear it without getting rashes. But what I didn't account for is how fast the cloth band would look filthy and disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to how often I plan to wash it.
Yeah, that's a big understandable.
It's cloth. It dries way slower than the rubber one. So
yeah,
it's way different commitment level to wash it.
Yes. Unless you got yourself 2, in which case you could swap them out. But
no. I got a new watch because I wanted a new band.
And
I was like, well, I kind of wanted the new watch anyway. The bands were not cheap. I did ask somebody else who already had it first, but I shouldn't be surprised that the 13-year-old did not stop to think it's kind of dirty, but I otherwise like it.
Nice.
I did say, do you mind if we wear the same watch band? Because 13-year-old. Because I realized this summer that I was like, oh, I've been thinking about getting that one because rashes on my wrist are totally a thing. Commencing the review. Yes, me. I think I might just be better writing out my projects for right now because I'm too deadliney, you know? Like I've got too many deadlines coming up. I don't think looking at these things in OmniFocus are going to be all that helpful. Do. Okay. I'll put the thing there, but first step, edit the length of the calendar event for the weekly review because it's just been a single hour since it was added to the calendar. And I suspect that's why I keep overscheduling on Tuesdays. Yeah, having the things actually represent the times they are. I have a parent who keeps putting in, because I share their calendar, keeps putting in like week-long things from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. or whatever. And I was like, these belong as an all-day event.
They
They
do.
do not look right in your calendar if you don't do them that way.
Yes.
Okay. And no one knows. Jeez.
Okay.
I wrote down this like conference dates for one I kind of wanted to go to, but was definitely not committed to.
Mm.
It's now during when my mother-in-law's having surgery, so
Mm.
not gonna happen.
Yeah. So previously, my habit streak for reward was just coloring it in as having achieved it yesterday. And now it is going to be writing the time of day that I did PT in order to ensure if it happened at a irregular time of day, that it has been less than 24 hours since I did it. Because my rule is it doesn't have to be like 24 hours on the dot, but if it goes 32 hours, at that point I have lost the streak.
Hmm. That is a fair point, Linnea, that sometimes you put them in to make sure you like see it if you don't look at the field. These are vacations. So like it would make sense to put your flight or your departure time in, but like to have it as an all-day event the entire time you're on vacation, because you know you're there. You're already there.
You know you're already there. You heard it here first, folks.
And also how much are you looking at your calendar when you're on vacation?
Yeah, that.
My
Okay,
desktop calendar will
transition.
like convert them automatically, but the mobile one will not. So
Mm-hmm.
my parents' calendars, for other reasons too, but my parents' calendars do not go on my mobile device because
Bonkers.
exactly.
All right. Send quick email, which is nevertheless super annoying. Ah.
Uh-huh.
And I talk in a funny voice to make myself feel better. It's working.
Okay, I was just like, oh, I need to make a bunch of videos about that. What was that? Um, oh, right. I don't know if it's in here.
I love Gardos so much.
There's just no telling how. Okay, so what I need to do is maybe I wish I could be in a deadline mode and be able to like do a normal review of my calendar, but it just my brain feels too fragile. Like, I mean, I got all these things I
I'm
got to get
sorry.
done. I can't afford the sidetrack of it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I can't
You
actually
forget that
update
you're
that
gone for whole
because
weeks unless you block out the whole time. Like once you've left, or like, do you need to put it on your calendar for the full amount of time? Like, I'll put it on as a all day event for the full time in advance so I can plan for it.
wine.
Okay.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Brittany, I am practicing I'm good reminder hygiene, and it makes me so sad because I really benefit from doing that at doing that. So I'm taking it out.
Wait, your audio's been cutting out. I think it's a signal issue periodically. You benefit from doing it, but you haven't been doing it. Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's a reminder to
Mm,
do that thing, and I have not been doing that thing, so I need to remove the reminder to do that thing.
that is so hard. It's so
I know.
hard. It's so important, but it's so hard.
Yep.
Also, there's the things that you keep on for nostalgia. You don't, but people do.
Yeah.
Keep on for nostalgia, like, oh, I miss doing that thing. I wish I could get back to it. But like,
Yeah.
you're not doing it. You haven't done it in a year. I did that with karaoke
Mm.
for the first bit of the pandemic. But
Mm-hmm.
in fairness, it was a once a month activity. So it wasn't like it was disrupting my brain every week. But then I eventually
Mm. Yeah.
I guess if I'm being honest with myself, I do have one on there on my calendar, not even as a reminder.
Mm.
When did you last go on there? When will you next go on there?
Oops.
Yeah. But it happens every week. I just haven't been attending it.
Mm.
Okay. Totally skipped over break.
Oh. Hmm.
Do you ever have clients where you're like, you don't have a very good read on how helpful you are to them?
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, okay, this is working for you. Oh, that makes me feel much better. But I
Yep.
wasn't really sure.
Yep. Nope. Totally.
Yeah. In fairness, it's often with my more shy clients.
Yes. Yes. I have had it with um people with very flat affect.
Mm,
My autistic babies. Um, and my fellow autistic babies. And yeah, it's because like with other people, it'll be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then it's like, yeah, I did good. But with the spectrum, with some people, it can be okay, and then next.
mhm.
And it could
Yeah.
have been life transforming, but it's great next. Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get myself food because I just finished my next item, which was insert my stare related physical therapy into my planner page, which, oh my goodness, Brittany, I can't tell you how good that feels to be able to be like, oh, look, the system is working. I want to add things to it.
That is
It's pretty
wonderful.
exciting.
Also, in my family, apparently we call them up downs.
The
Stairs.
stairs are called up downs or the PT?
Stairs. Up downs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go up and down
I'm
on
gonna go do
my
the up
PT.
downs.
So, yeah. Um, okay. I am going to be right back with my actual food things.
Okay. Okay, so if I'm gonna do that on Thursday, I need to actually put it on for this Thursday because I'm pretty sure my ability to remember things will be garbage. And then this other one is going to be so these maybe need to swap. I don't know if these are really realistic to happen at all, if I'm being honest. Really? I'm not tired. You're tired.
My apologies.
Oh, it hasn't been really necessary to update this other calendar because it's been 2 months since my mother-in-law's been able to do much daycare. But if I'm going to keep this thing up to date, I should probably put in things like when my parents are going on trips. It's they're never going to. Um, every time I think I've got it down for how to spell Phoenix, like the right order for the O and the E, I realize that I've reswapped them in my head again.
Um, I am mentally going to next engage with setting up my goals because I've now done them for the year, which, man, I wish I could have done them in the first week of January, but I did them now. And
Yay!
right, practicing what I preach.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, now I'm good. It's actually a really good pairing with eating lunch is sitting here thinking, okay, what do I want to accomplish from now until until March 21st. So brain time. And I'm muted so my crunching doesn't bother anybody.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, computer ran a battery. Oh, but you luckily an extra charger. Perfect. Perfect. Gonna just keep on reviewing. Um, go. Apparently I'm back to a calendar again. I guess this is what it means to be in the flow.
Also, I have identified specific areas and windows of time in my day planner that that are effective. That, in theory, if my brain and the gods smile upon me, can be used to move my personal projects forward.
Yeah.
And as a result of this, I am going to look at my planner pages for the different days of the week and determine from now until um March 21st, how many hours do I have of usable work to get those goals accomplished?
Whoa.
Right. Now, there could be more, but this is kind of our baseline. So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Oh, weird. Oh, excuse me. Woohoo. Okay. I messaged people about dates and times and things. do, 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 do. Ugh. Message somebody just because I'm thinking of them. Yeah, still in my head. Okay, back to my reviewing project for this week. Okay, the other one I got to do is a bill. To pay a bill with a check. This is why it didn't happen on Friday when I found out I needed to use a check. Check. Email. It's been sent. Okay. Okay. Which of these things might have something in OmniFocus that desperately needs to be checked over?
So, as a result of having 2 hours, hypothetically, on a Sunday, and probably almost certainly 0 hours on a Friday, I have what I suspected was 7 hours of personal project time every week,
Wow.
every Gregorian calendar week. Ugh.
um, whereas my system for personal projects at the moment is much messier. It's do I have too much else to do to work on it? Slash, am I awake in the middle of the night? I'm not going to get the important work done anyway, and might as well do the fun project as opposed to just staring at something.
That is so valid. Yeah, there definitely, in theory, could be middle of the night project time, but
It can't be too
this,
exciting. Like it has to be something I can
no.
engage in without being too exciting. That's the problem.
For me, this is a if I don't have any windfalls of time,
Yeah, yeah,
realistically,
yeah.
this is the available time. And knowing that will also mean that when I have those windows of time that are in the usual day, my brain will leap on them a lot faster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you're doing it already and then you know exactly where you left off and stuff, then you could be like, oh, client canceled. Well, don't mind if I do.
Well, that, but also in terms of like going, if you don't work on this now, you will have fewer than 7 hours of work on this project this week,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That makes me go, hey, let's hit the bathroom really quickly, not scroll on the phone, and come back to the office
Right.
and let's go do that thing now. But also, yeah,
Yep.
definitely the all right, where did I leave off thing?
Uh-huh.
Both.
I was just talking to a client about that yesterday. But it was a client who actually already has really high restrictions on their time. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I wrote the things out. Oh, this is the thing I need to do today.
31 hours between now and when I will do this kind of goal planning again. 31 hours.
Oh,
You know, I'd like to know the same for sewing, actually.
uh,
You okay?
um, so I have this app
Mm-hmm.
and I mostly only use it on my iPad, but every once in a while it'd be nice to check something on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I've thought about checking it, and then it's like, oh no, you have to sign in before you can use it. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember making an account. But next time I'm at my iPad and I think about it, I will figure out what my account is. I just opened that up and it says you don't have an account. Do you want to sign in or create one? I'm like, then why does the other version on my phone not let me open the app at all without one?
Mm.
Anyway, no, I don't want to give you any information. I don't want to do this. Stop. No hammer time. Just stop.
Wow, this
I
is
don't
no
want your
turn.
subscription. I just nope. Okay. I'm late starting a break. Very late, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back.
Okay.
No, I just did the wrong thing. And I have to wait for it to finish. Okay, now I'm going. I'll see you later.
Okay. So that means in theory on Tuesday will be then and then Thursday will be no. Oh, ooh, I just realized that this is technically one more than that because that means I've got, I think, a few more hours because I realized that because of a schedule change, I will have 1 extra hour of discretionary time a week. That's exciting. Nice. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Sewing. Yeah. So Thursday. Thursday. Okay. I have about 50 hours of sewing time between now and then. So 35-ish for personal projects and 50 hours of sewing time. That's cool. That's neat. I like that. Uh, I am returned and I will be leaving for a meeting in about 10 minutes.
Welcome back.
And to you.
Yeah, so my mom had a call she had to make urgently.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to watch
Mm-hmm.
toddler and take him up and downstairs, which is why I'm out of breath. Okay, actions need to happen on computer. So I've done minimum viable review. There's totally more I could do, but I just know me. I can't brain it right now.
Yeah, you gotta go with that.
So so I'm trying to look over everything that can't wait 2 weeks.
Mm.
Or at least until the end of this week. And then I have new deadlines next week. I could do ACO emails and got this thing and it's like, well, I totally don't need to do it today, but it's not a big thing and it keeps coming up for me. So maybe I should just do it. I haven't checked the chat in a minute. Oh, had to skedaddle, but yay. Jesus came for a little while. That was awesome.
Yay!
Excuse me. My body hates food, but also requires it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be honest, since we had a conversation with somebody who'd relocated to the Netherlands
Mm-hmm.
recently, since then, I've occasionally thought about like, what are we doing to our food that somebody's digestive issues cleared up by just not eating food here and eating it
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Ostensibly the same foods.
Yeah.
And that's an N of one, but it is an interesting N of one.
Indeed. And I've heard other things like people move to Italy, people move, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Places where they haven't worked to make things efficient within an inch of their life.
Mm.
So
All right, that's me after my meeting. Bye. Thank you.
Do, 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 do. Testing something. Okay, let's give this the old testaroonie. Oh, that's the wrong account. Yeah, we can totally sign in, just not to this account. Someone likes to log me in as my volunteer account, which is not appreciated. Okay, let's go back. This one. Okay, look at me. This didn't take anywhere near as long to fix as I thought. Oh, that one doesn't have any, I don't think. um, cool. Go back. Check in with folks. Oh, I think we're back to just me again. So here. Yes. Do. Oh, I need to put them not just here. Right. Oh, okay. Then yes. Um, was the date? Started doing this task and now I'm, where are you right now? Great. I'd like to be logged in, but this is not where I want to be. Is that not the website you've got me going to? Sure is. That's weird. update my project list. This is the wrong document. No, there we go. Multiple times meant to click on my task manager and clicked on Discord instead. I don't know what to make of that. I should probably just do that while it's open, right? Edit. Right. With this one. Okay. Oh, hey. Lots of sidetrack today, but necessary things. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that one by a few minutes. I need to jump off because it's time to take my toddler home. Props to you for writing the step guide. Yay! To an occasional task. Yeah, that is hard to do and very much worth it. Very much props to you. I guess I could have done my boring task, but I didn't. Thanks for coming. I'm going to write my little description, but other than that, I'm ready to go. also delete that other thing. There we go. I don't need that on there anymore. All right. Thank you so much for joining. There we go. I appreciate you joining. Hopefully you all got some good review done, and it was a couple people said that they did. Awesome to see some people in here today. We will see you here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I think, I mean, I will, unless there's an emergency, obviously, because I can't know that. But yeah, we'll see you next week. Totally end. And until then, bye. Or just keep it in the wrong button. Yeah. That didn't work at all.